Alright, today we're going to be talking about washing your dishes in the backcountry. There's a few different methods, but today I'm just going to cover just some biodegradable soap and freshly boiled or clean water to rinse out and wash your dish. So biodegradable soap we've got here could be something like Dr. Bronner's or this other. I've been hearing there's this other brand called Camp Suds, but Dr. Bronner's works and you can use it for a lot of other things, washing your clothes or even brushing your teeth. So pretty much you want to start out by trying to eat as much food as possible and not leaving anything behind, so you don't have to either pack it out or leave remnants on the ground for wildlife to get to. So if you can't eat everything up, try the best you can. You obviously need as much calories as you can get when you're on an adventure, so do that. You could use tortillas or bread to just kind of, clean out your dish and eat it that way at the very end of your meal. So once you get all that done, you're going to take some clean water, a little bit of soap, just a squeeze, not even that much, and then you've got your sponge. If you don't have a sponge, there's always grass and pine cones, and you can find other means if you don't have that. So we're going to just scrub that out. And best practice is to dig a hole 6 to 8 inches deep and strain your gray water through a strainer or a handkerchief into the hole. Especially in bear country, you want to just make sure you prevent this from getting, prevent wildlife from getting in on some of our food scraps and things like that. So I'm going to go do that. If you can't dig a hole, then you want to go ahead and broadcast that gray water and those small food particulates out as far as you can, because it'll be easier for it to break down in the soil if you spread it out. Also, one thing to remember is soil is what helps break all this stuff down, and if you end up getting this in any kind of water source, it's going to take years for that to break down. So we want to make sure that we are good 800 feet away from a water source when we're washing our dishes or brushing our teeth. So again, that's with the soap method. If you don't have any soap and if you're just kind of solo hiking or not with very many people, you can always just boil the water and put your dishes in the boiling water. That heat will kill most of the bacteria that we're going to be worried about. And it's really important that we wash our dishes and utensils, because this bacteria can lead to diarrhea, and it's just like it's not a situation you want to run into ever. So another method outside of just boiling water is if you do have a campfire and the next morning you have some ash, you can use that. Wood ash actually can be used as a soap. Add a couple drops of water and put it in the ash and scrub away with that. And so after that's all done, you want to make sure too that your dishes are dry, because if you leave any moisture, then there's a place for bacteria to grow. So just be mindful of that. You don't want to go through all that just to have some still wet dishes that are just going to build bacteria up all over again. So anyways, I hope that was helpful. Yeah. If you have any food scraps that you like, larger food scraps, you obviously want to also pack those out in your trash, because we don't want wildlife getting used to people food. And yeah, I think that's it.